No, I actually don't know. Like, I have a Stream Deck like here, but I haven't tested out yet. This news is truly bad by Genshin. That's so bad. That's a bad one. Oh, guys. I am so sleepy. I am so sleepy. Good morning. I woke up like a 1 hour ago. But you know how I am really I'm a really like a slow start person. So I get really um tired all the time. I get really tired and it's here. I'm using my tablet, dude. This tablet is huge. I don't know if I want it. I think I have to. It's so huge that it doesn't fit my freaking like this desk. It's not that like it's like a small TV, we can say. I think people will use this. It's 24, but I wanted a 24, a 22. I got a 24 because I don't know how to read, and now I feel bad if I return it, but at the same time, as my voice is cracking, I think my voice today is not the best. Let me put myself a little like louder. Is that better? Hello? If I start screaming, you guys tell me, and I will fix it. I swear. Okay, let me turn off. Does that do something anymore? No, okay, good. Okay. Let's see. Short. Yeah. Where's my hoodie? How's my hoodie? Hoodie up. There you go. Give us a scream. No, I can't. I'm too tired. I just woke up. So I'm really glad that you guys are here anyways, because I know it's gonna be crazy. I don't know if you've seen the schedule. There's like some morning streams and some evening streams. I don't know if I want to do night streams. We'll see. Cause at night I'm a night owl, but but the problem with that is most likely I'm gonna just be locked in whatever we're playing, and it's not does that work? Okay, it doesn't work. I need to fix that. Write it down so I can fix it. Where's my pen? I need to have a pen over here. Hold on. Oh, how's your weekend, guys? How's your weekend? Fix Stream Deck. Scene. Switch. Okay, I will do manually then. Gaming. And then, yeah, that sounds about right. Genshin Impact. Evie! Good morning! And then Genshin Impact. Okay, and then I am mute Genshin Impact. Da 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 da. Ow. Nappy time. Rain all day, got nothing done. You know, when I was little, I used to have a lot of outside time. You know, I was an outside kid. I used to go outside all the time, right? But I'm so scared because you know how Genshin does this thing of locking you out. Look at all these quests. This is so many quests. I haven't done anything. It's good. It's good. You know what? Little by little by little, Lily, it's gonna work. You can see I still have like some stuff because I still locked in. Walk around. Walk around. I tried to close my eyes to do the map thing because there was an event and then like I wanted to get the event done. But after that I just play card games over here. Didn't play much. But it's good. Had a dentist appointment and then bought new shoots. How was the dentist? Are you scared of the dentist? I'm not scared of the dentist. I'm actually like it. I enjoy it. I'm scared of what they're gonna say. Oh my god, notifications everywhere. Oh my god. I'm so Let's do that. Let's clear our notifications as we do every single time. Can someone make me a sound check? Sound checking? If volume voice good. Oh my god. I can roll for everything. Where's my 4 out of 4? They give me a 3 out of 3. Where's my 4 out of 4, huh? Momentous dad. There's so many stuff. Oh, so this is Xiao. This is my new husband. My little bird. It looks like a bird. The little like top part makes it look like a bird. Distracted laser. What? I don't care. I don't know what that is. I will read it later. I don't hear Genshin. You don't hear Genshin? Hold on. Let me fix it. Wait, I'm gonna put it louder. Can you hear it now? Okay, guys, stop talking. Not you, the game. I think so. Hold on. Yes, okay, good. I'm gonna lower it from my headphones then. Because I get really... You're gonna do some attack. Okay, okay, okay. Hiya! Wah, 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 wah! Seems good. Yippee! I'm gonna lower it a little bit though. It's breaking my ears. Okay. Okay. Okie dokie moki dokie. There's so many stuff. What is this? I don't know. You know what? Let's just do. We're gonna start a story time. I'm gonna do most of the story time. We're gonna do the main quest together, and like everything else that is not main questy, I will do it on the side. I'll try to get it done. I just didn't want to trigger a lot of stuff on the game while you without on the stream. Cause last time I did that, like I triggered one work quest by accident, and I was like, oh no, and then I didn't play for like a few days until I could stream. Okay. Let's see how the story goes. I'm cold.
Perfect. It's you two. I have a commission here that has your names written all over it.
No more commissions! No more commissions! I'm commission free! Please!
The only ones for the job? Huh.
Oh.
If our help is really that important, it's probably some Archon class commission, right?
No commission free! What was I saying? I never heard of that classification.
The Adventurers Guild doesn't employ that kind of classification system. In fact, this commission is also probably not nearly as intimidating as what you're expecting. All it asks us to do is to find a missing person.
Uh-oh.
Huh? Then why did you say we were the only ones for the job?
I came across this commission while reviewing our backlog not too long ago. It seems simple, but our records indicate that over a dozen successive efforts to complete it have all ended in failure, despite attempts by several accomplished and renowned adventurers. With the reputation of the Adventurers Guild and the performance of the Sumeru branch at stake, It's in our best interest to assign this commission to the adventurer with the highest completion rate over the past few years.
Oh, that makes sense.
Well, that's us for sure.
That is us. We are the best. But I can't guarantee we'll be able to complete it either.
All I'm asking is for you to give it your best shot.
Okay.
If it proves to be beyond your capabilities as well, I'll talk to the commissioner about canceling the commission.
Okay, so who are we looking for? And what is it about this commission that's made it so hard to complete?
This commission was jointly issued by the residents of Vimara village. They say one of their own villagers has gone missing. But the problem is, they don't know the missing person's name. They can only provide information about his general appearance.
They're all from the same village, but they don't even know his name?
So they found a guy. Wait.
This commission, maybe this missing villager doesn't exist
Yeah.
at all. Could it be some sort of a prank or something?
Wait. So you tell me everyone on that place knows about a person that they don't have any ideas who it is, right? It's like, I don't know their name. Is my neighbor, and it looks like this. I understand that, but everyone on the village doesn't know their name. Sus as fuck.
Several
They never went
villagers
out.
came by
Oh
to issue
no!
the commission.
If I go
And
missing,
judging
who's
by
gonna
their
find
appearance
me?
and voice, they seemed incredibly sincere. It certainly didn't seem like a joke to them. Besides, putting up a commission requires a processing fee. There aren't
Maybe
many
it's like the
websites to
Mandela
attract their
effect.
customers
Mandela
to carry
Mandela
out.
effect. It's like the Mandela effect, where everyone thinks that they know someone and it doesn't exist, or vice versa. The person never existed, but like is there magically spawn at their age of 20. You guys know, like the first time I heard about the Mandela's expression, it was really crazy because I think the reason why it's called like that is because they think like Nelson Mandela was just like die in prison, and it wasn't like that, and I'm like, huh? Mandigo. The Windigo Express effect. Pretty sure it's Mandigo. Pretty sure it's Orange Express. Yeah. Mandarin. Mandarin effect. Yeah, we love the Mandarin effect. Alright, the Windigo Express. I'm too I just don't know how to say words anymore. Hold on.
In any case, it would probably be best to go to Vimara village and ask around first.
Okay.
The Adventurers Guild does have some information on hand, but I would say anything you can learn directly from the villagers would be far more reliable. The best way to avoid misdirection is to go to the source.
Okay.
Alright then, let's go! I'm starting to get really curious about this whole thing.
Chad, I love the art so much. Thank you. I love that art. I was really, really happy to see it. I actually really like their art style too. I love it so much. So I put it as a fun art on the dingies too. That made me really.
Yaya Publishing House has released numerous works that lay out military strategy in a simple and pragmatic
I also
way.
watched the speed bait. I
Those
can't
are my
believe that
favorites.
person did like that whole thing. Oh, one layer. Huh? One layer artists are the most dangerous ones. Okay, let's. You guys wanna walk there? I'm gonna teleport, guys. I don't. Walking is hard.
We made it to Vimara Village!
Yeah, I did, villagers.
Talk to some
Ha.
of the villagers to learn a little bit more about the missing guy.
Okay.
If this commission is really as challenging as Catherine made it out to be, we're gonna need to carry out a very detailed investigation.
Yeah, Paimon, sure.
Hello there. You looking to buy something? I do business in this area.
Uh-huh.
Oh, no, we're adventurers. Catherine sent us to look into a commission here in Vimara Village.
You don't even layer. Some people are built different, so you're built. What the fuck? Why I get bullied for this? What did I do?
Ah,
I
so
did
you hear
nothing
about that,
wrong.
then. You're not the
You guys
first,
are mean.
that's for sure. We've certainly made a lot of trouble for you all. To be honest, we aren't holding out much hope. Many adventurers have made their way out here, confident they'd be able to help us, only to leave soon after with nothing to show for their efforts. We've pretty much had it up to here in questions, and the area around the village has practically been overturned in search of clues. But no one has been able to make any headway.
So, this person we're looking for, what's his name? Where did he live? Does he have any relatives?
I don't know. I really have no clue. I couldn't tell you.
Okay, guess you are really
Hell.
sick of answering questions.
Yeah, it's Genshin.
I'm sorry.
It's Genshin time.
Didn't
It
mean
is
to
hell.
sound short with you. I was actually just giving you my answer to your questions.
Hello. Hello, goddamn, Stevie T. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to my stream. We are catching up with Genshin. Please, no spoilers. If you don't like Genshin, it's okay. We're just being just catching up. We can talk about. We can multitask.
I know it may seem like we don't have anything to offer by way of information, but I promise you, we all have a very strong impression of him. When you live in the same village as someone, you develop a lot of memories together, you know? We just don't know the specifics. Maybe we did at one point, but that information is long gone by now. At least that's what everyone in the village seems to think. We've all exchanged what we know, and that was the only logical conclusion.
Alright, specifics aside then, what kind of person was he?
Is it?
Young
Are
guy.
they talking
He
about
was
my
early 20s,
brother?
probably.
They're always talking about my
Incredibly
brother.
kind sort of person,
Hmm.
always willing to lend a helping hand. I'd chat with him when I didn't have any customers. I even saw him stick out his neck for others on more than one occasion.
Is this a time travel thing?
Very interesting guy, that
Duh.
Now that you've
It's
started
my
talking about
brother.
him,
Oh,
you
it's the
don't
other
seem
blonde
nearly as
guy.
down in the dumps as
What
you
was
did
it called?
before. Seems like he left a
Dandelion.
pretty good impression on you.
Dun 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 dun.
But of course.
I don't remember
Everyone
their
in the
name.
village is pretty fond of him. We wouldn't
That
issue
is very
commission
long. And she
otherwise.
also a nurse. Oh yeah,
There
true.
aren't many young people
Nurses are
like
built
him
different.
nowadays. So genuine and pure.
So I'm
To think that he
taking
just
notes
up
for
and
my next
disappeared
model.
one day. I just hope
Nurse.
nothing bad happened.
Could he have
Nurse.
Moved away without telling anyone?
Time travel.
No, he's not the type to leave without saying goodbye. And anyway, moving away without being seen by a single person in the village,
That is true.
there's no way he would have been able to manage that.
Huh.
Hmm.
Alright, thanks
Kibo
for the
at night.
information.
Everyone was
Let's
like,
go ask around some more.
it's really interesting how like this is an Archon quest, right? Like Archon quest, yeah, the main quest, right? Which it has to involve my brother or the Archons, which I assume it involves my brother because every single time, at the end of every freaking every single time, at the end of like, we finish the story of Fontaine, right? It's really weird that we are in Sumeru, but okay. But after every region, there's always something about a little bit more about my brother, or like the abyss in general. So I will assume that is related to that. So maybe the missing person turned into a hero clerk, healer clerk. I can see that. A Healy Billy, dude. And now we can't find him. That's my suspicion. We will never find him because he just turned into a healer. But it also doesn't make any sense because only healer clerks turn. Only the people from the what's the region? What was that region? The Sky region. But man, if like someone that knows Genshin actually watched, they were like, guys, this is all wrong. I'm just yeah, the people from the Sky, of course. What is this? It comes Celestia, but that's My Little Pony's name, and why is coming that to my mind? I have no idea. But yeah, the people from the region that got like fucking destroyed because of the war can turn into healer clerks. So it will be weird unless he has blood. I don't know. You guys know I like to make theories. I like conspiracy theories. So I'm gonna go with that. He's just transformed into an animal. A god curse or something. Because no one remembers his name or anything too, so maybe like it has to be with that or something like that. Era region, district of war. It's Avatar time! It is true.
So that's what brings you to these parts.
It is really cool
Coming all
how
this way for our sake.
a lot of
That's so very
stories
kind.
they come
With
back to
your
the same
help,
thing.
I trust that young man's case is in good hands.
That's why there's a lot of
Tell us a bit about him.
I remember in literature they told me one time there's a was it literature? I don't know. They say like, okay, there's a Greek, is it Greek or Roman theory of wait, I forgot that I think there's like 32 tropes on like that the humans just keep repeating, and if you know them you can like see it in every single story. That's why I never like read it, but I know they exist. I prefer ignorance. I forgot most of the plot of Genshin. Let me do a rewind. We started on landing on Earth. I mean Genshin. Tevat. We fight Paimon. We were fighting a god from here that we never seen again, and they took out our brother, and we just got into that. The thing is, like, we're just looking for our brother. For some reason, the Archons are like, oh man, this person is so powerful. Let's dump all our trauma, and issues to them. Yeah. That sounds like a really amazing idea. That sounds like a really amazing idea. So now we're just like, and it's like, oh, if you help us, we actually might have some information about your brother. And when you finish like every arc of fucking quest, they're like, actually, we just know your brother. This is a small detail about your brother. So we're still on the look for our brother. We were asleep. So that's basically it. Like every Archon like quest is not. It gives a little bit of more information as what's going on, and the war that happened 5 years ago that made I don't remember the name of the people from the sky. Basically they got forbidden knowledge, and they got cursed, and then there was a war, and now we are fighting what happened in each region in these 500 years. So I think the first one was Mondstadt, of course, with Benti. They introduce us to the Abyss. That is where like all, it looks like just like a curse per place, where evil happens, and I don't know. Yeah, also, yeah. If a lot of people die, a lot of people go cursed. In the second region, I think we figure out that AI, the Raiden Shogun, just like took everyone fucking prison. It was COVID time basically. No one was allowed to be out of the country, and there was a small civil war about it. We figure out about how eternity. We love eternity. COVID time is the same thing. I think COVID time felt like eternity anyways. But yeah, they were locked out because of trauma. We love that. Inazuma. Oh, sorry. Oh, wait, I skipped Liyue. Oh, well, then after most we go to Liyue, we learn about like the god contracts and stuff. We learn about the god doesn't want to be a god anymore, and she just wants to die. And leave the nation to the people, which makes sense, but that's lazy as fuck. He also doesn't have any money, never, ever. But that's basically it in Liyue, right? We don't learn much. We learn like, we start learning like every region has like something really specific on the region. So here we have on Liyue we had the Adeptus. That are like just animal like entities that help more than the fucking god basically. In Asuma we have an eternity where like Sugar just doesn't want like anything to change, so they just get stuck in like this it feels like not a lot of technology, but also like you've seen like in other islands there's a little bit of technology or technology testing that got exploded and no one fixed it, and then you die a lot if you're stupid like me. Yeah, that's basically it. Did a bad job. Yeah. And then we kill the first. We kill like we start getting more information about this whole what is it called? Fatui. Fatui are the not the bad guys, but they want like the essence, quote unquote, of each nation, which is really stupid. Why are you giving the essence of your nation? Doesn't make sense. But it's like a power thing, a little thing, chessboard piece that somehow they keep getting. They use Fatui. I started learning more about it. Of them that get more involved in Liwa too. It's just like it's the Team Rocket kind of thing. What else? Then you go Suma, then Sumeru. You start learning about something called the forbidden knowledge and how the forbidden knowledge corrupts people or kills them. And that's how the war. Well, you get some information in Suma. I don't remember where you get the more information, but it's basically like you start getting more knowledge about the forbidden knowledge, and that your brother actually was alive. I think that was before. But yeah, your brother was like 500 years ago alive and is related to the Fatuis for some reason. And we don't know how. Brother or sister, however you play your MC. What else? Well, yeah. You meet my beautiful Nahida. Nation of wisdom, and you have a lot of technology and how the days repeat. And we are freaking, it's a freaky, crazy story. And then, oh yeah, about the dragons. Every nation has a dragon, and they are like, what is it called? Like the primal, the first ones that like, they were the ones that were ruling the regions until like gods came and stole their position. So a lot of people like, a lot of dragons hold a grudge, others not. In Inazuma, no dragon. Inazuma got killed. Yeah, they have no dragon. It's really weird how Japanese doesn't have a dragon, even though like I think should have a dragon. It's one of the regions that should have a dragon. But I guess doesn't mean Inazuma, no dragon. Yeah, they got killed. But yeah, basically we know about the dragons, we know about the gods. So basically, designed their dragon girl. What else? We know about the forbidden knowledge and how that corrupts people, and how it corrupts its like part of like the Sumeru, but also like it's still like tainted on the memory lines. That is basically like the world information it's carry on like the we can call it, what is it called? We can call it like energy that is transmitted by specifically lane lines and stuff. I don't know. We start learning about like, oh my god, the whole information of the whole world is right here. And then Nahida erased herself, and then Scaramouche does that too. But basically, you can erase yourself from history, which could be related to this because we're still in Sumeru and people like erasing themselves here. I don't know. So basically that. It looks like every god has a duplicate, or like the two types of gods. So Radishonen has their sister. You have Benti that replaced, quote unquote, the god. He was a spirit that replaced the god and took his image. You have freaking Shangli that has different like shapes, which means basically, he did a copy of himself to kill himself, basically, or something like that. I still don't understand what was his train of thought. Didn't pay too much attention either. Yeah, Barbados. Is yeah. It kind of Venti stole the identity of the original Archon, yes. I don't know if people know or not. I assume they don't. And Nahida just literally reincarnate herself to a smaller thing to get rid of a beautiful... She made a copy of herself to get rid of the forbidden knowledge on herself, kind of thing. So that's why she's kind of like naive and don't have a lot of knowledge, but is a curious as a baby, and I love that. Coffee Cat, hi Amok, how you doing? Welcome. Yeah. And then you have Fontaine, that everyone is like, pipes. I love Fontaine. Made me really happy to see Fontaine. What we learn in Fontaine? We learn like more about the Fatuis and how they are ruled. And it looks like there's a lot of like inside problems in Fatui still. I really love that like story. It made me really happy to read it or watch it. And basically that's it. I haven't got a lot of information about our brother, but that's what we're doing right now. Yay! Because I am so need to cut up.
Of course. I'm happy to help any way I can.
I hope the summary
With
was
my
really
failing eyesight, I'm afraid
summary.
I can't offer much about his
Looking for our well, we can't find
but
it.
I do remember hearing the sound
Put it
of
on
his
cardboard
voice.
milk, please.
Not recently, of
Maybe
course.
that's what we're missing.
That loss has left me feeling quite empty. I don't think his parents are still living in the village. But somehow he never seemed lonely. In fact, he was usually the one offering companionship to others.
Hello. Sorry, my cat threw up at like downstairs. Where was she? Threw up yesterday too. So we don't know. I had it in my room and like she left and then she started throwing up on the kitchen. Wait for us, I'll go. Yeah, I know. I'm scared. Yeah, I will stream a little bit today, depending on how much I can catch up. It's gonna take a little bit, I know. Yeah, I'm scared because we don't know. Like maybe it's just stress, but she threw up a lot of water. And yesterday she threw up her food. I'm trying to have her here, but she doesn't want to be here. And we don't know if she's just stressed or what. It's okay. Poor soul, yeah. Okay.
He would often take time to visit the elderly or play with the orphans in the village.
I'm sorry.
And whenever someone had something on their mind, he was there to listen with open ears. He always knew just what to say. As the village chief, I owe him many thanks, helping villagers navigate difficult moments in their lives.
So this dude helped everyone, and no one pay attention to his name? What is this? Everyone forgot about his name. He didn't want that. He is our twin. He's our brother.
You all so much. But you wouldn't happen to know any details about his name, address, or family situation, right?
Finally, you're
to
awake.
admit it, but I just can't remember. No matter how
I feel we already did this quest too. Makes me feel we already been here, and I already talk about this, about an address and stuff. Is this a loop thingy? I'm wearing a loop again. Freaking Subaru.
You don't need to force yourself to try and remember. We'll figure something out.
Freaking Subaru.
Well, Traveler, what do you think?
I'm having a big deja vu moment, dude.
Paimon thinks so too. Like, the name thing.
Don't
It's so weird that no one remembers his name. And nobody has been able to tell us anything about his family or where he lived. It's like this guy's been erased from reality or something.
Oh, I know what it reminds me. Fuck. Do you remember that there was a dude that, like... Hold on. It was something about a dude that, like, worked in medicine and stuff, and like, he was sick, and then he helped. He was a friend of someone, and they played TCG. This is the TCG story! TCG story on Genshin. This is a TCG story. Are we on TCG? Are we TCGing again? I don't know. I'm so confused. It feels like the TCG story all over again.
So you're saying it's not that he's been erased, necessarily, but more like he never existed to begin with? Okay, Paimon's gonna need some time to process that one. Someone who only exists in people's memories?
Dun dun dun. Could it be happening? Great Allure, like
you two are the adventurers who just arrived, right?
Oh, that's...
You're here for the Vamara
maybe.
Village Commission?
Yep, sure are. We were just looking into the case.
I'm so glad to hear that. Thank goodness you haven't given up. I've been so worried the Adventurers Guild might cancel our commission. My name is Atosa, by the way. I grew up here in Vamara Village. Anyway, I just wanted to say, please keep searching for a missing villager. I'm begging you. You have to find him.
Okay. We'll surely try our best.
Yeah, no need to worry. We'll give it our best shot. So, were you close to the missing villager? Are there any leads you can give us?
I'm not sure this counts as a lead, but follow me. There's a place I'd like to show you.
Okay. Ah, sorry, I was drinking a little bit of water. Oi.
Is this the place? Under this tree?
There's a dude
Yeah.
there.
I know it doesn't look like much, but this place is very meaningful to me. It's so full of memories. We used to always sit together under this tree and talk. Sometimes we would look up at the clouds in the sky or stop to feel the wind against our skin. We could sit there for hours at a time, never realizing how long it had been. I was actually adopted by the people of Vamar village. The forest rangers found me in the woods as a child. I was surrounded by such good people, and growing up in the village was so lively. Still, there were times when I couldn't help but feel incredibly alone.
Alone?
How should I put it? When something's bothering you, or when you have good news to share, you always want to talk about it with somebody. But for the longest time, I didn't know who I could talk to, or if I should say anything at all. Everyone has their own problems to deal with. Even if I might want to confide in others, I don't want to become a burden.
Sorry, I'm really worried about baby.
Really? You know exactly how I feel?
Used to have someone like that, a family member that could talk to me.
Aww.
Wow, that sounds really nice. You're quite lucky. When it comes to our missing villager, well, I guess you could say that to me. He felt like both a family member I could rely on and a friend who could really understand me. No matter what came my way, I knew I could always talk to him. He was so thoughtful and pure, and patient too. Whenever I talked to him, he would always seem so interested, as if the things I was describing were just as important to him as they were to me. Ever since he disappeared, there's been so much I wanted to tell him.
At least we know he's a guy.
No, none of those things matters now. I just really want to see him again.
Wow. You two must have been really close. Did he ever tell you anything about himself?
He mostly just talked about interesting things he saw around the village. He'd share a lot of his own wild ideas as well. Oh, right! I did ask him about his parents once. But all he said was, they're not here anymore. I didn't know whether that meant they had left the village or passed away, and I didn't want to pry.
Still not much to go off of.
Look at me. Talking your ear off and still nothing to show for it. I'm sorry I wasn't more help.
You're describing a therapist. Hi, Zerk. Thank you for the raid. Welcome. How you doing? How's your day?
The last time I talked this much in one go was when we were still together.
They're talking about
Come
my
to think
brother.
of it,
100%.
every time we talked, it always
100%.
seemed to be around dusk, just like right now. Time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like we'd been talking for hours, the sun would still be at the same position in the sky.
Well, time always seems to pass slower when you're relaxed, right? What's wrong, Traveler?
It was always the same day. I told you, we are in a time loop. Based on what we learned, it's definitely not regular missing person case. But Astorcia just stole about the time and Mr. Really. Yeah. Thank you, sir. What you were doing?
Hey, look at those hilly trails over there. Doesn't it seem like they're acting a little strange?
And that's me and like anyone else arguing about a game. Look, we're playing League. Oh.
The Abyss Order. Could they be the ones behind all of this?
Maybe. They found us. She.
Uh-oh, we've been spotted! Quick, get ready to fight!
Fully explore? How is it? How much percentage?
Here comes the catch.
Oh yeah, I should destruct it with it. Oh well, they already did. Oh shit, there's more! There's more! Look, I'm dancing!
Allow me a brash maneuver.
Die!
Thank you so much. I wasn't expecting monsters to show up. If you hadn't been here, I'm not sure what I would have done.
It was no trouble.
You should have been asking now. What is the visitor doing around here?
Now that I think about
What
it,
they doing? What
the
they doing?
trolls around Vilmara village have been a lot more active lately. They seem
Dun, dun,
agitated
dun.
and would often attack anything in sight. Chief Amadea doesn't allow the children to play in the area around the village anymore.
Maybe the Abyss Order really is involved.
I told you they kidnapped
We should
our
head back and check out the
whoever
situation
they
in
got
Vilmara
us.
Village, just in case. If the
Sus. Everything is so sus. Oh.
Wait a second. The person.
Dandelion!
It's Dainsleif!
I told you it was Dandelion. How is Dandelion here, huh? Why is Dandelion here?
Ah, it's you two.
Hi, Dandelion.
Oh,
What's
A
up?
friend of yours?
Sus.
Well, I'll leave you all to it then. I should head back to the village and check up on Chief Amadea and the others anyway. Well, see you later.
Dandelion?
Yep,
Yeah,
see you
Dandelion.
later, Tosa.
Dun. Bye. Can you leave? Just leave. Thank you.
Why do you always have to pop up out of nowhere like that? Is it
Yeah.
your life's mission to jump scare us or something?
Yeah. Are you
It's
stupid?
hardly personal, or intentional for that matter. As long as you and I are both in pursuit of the Abyss Order, we're bound to cross paths.
Ah, so you're here to
Hi,
investigate
brother.
the Abyss Order then.
Hi, future
That
brother.
would explain the monsters you were fighting just now.
What if our brother got duplicated like every single person in Archon? The other
Hold
every
on.
single Archon?
Are you
And this is
not here
our
for the
future
same
brother,
purpose?
and then the other one is our past brother, but we can see both at the same time. We ran into them on an accident.
No matter.
Too many.
It may have taken you a while to catch on, but I'm sure you've also
Look, it's
realized by
blonde.
now
He kind of can look,
there's
can
something
be our
strange
brother.
about this place. The Abyss Order is most certainly planning
He also has a
something in
really
this
like
area.
what is it called?
Or worse. Their plan could already
What is
be
the
in
name of
motion.
the mask
So
on
you
the
think the
theater
Abyss
thing?
Order is behind the hilly trail activity in the area?
As things stand, I highly doubt that is their primary motive. I would imagine the increased hilly trail activity is merely a byproduct of whatever it is they're really trying to accomplish.
Still, the hilly trail activity is causing a lot of problems for the people here. We should stick around for a while and protect the village, don't you think?
The best way to protect them is by figuring out what the Abyss Order is truly planning. That is how we prevent further tragedy.
Okay. Well, let's see what more we can learn about the villagers.
And you
yeah.
shall have them. I never intended to hide anything from you.
Nah.
Don't worry. There should be ample time to talk.
Okay. They should update his model a little bit. He looks too old. A moon! Ah, yes.
So that was the commission that brought you here to Vimara Village.
It was
Someone
me.
who seems to only exist in people's memories. That is indeed quite intriguing. I would agree that it's unlikely you have a simple missing persons case on your hands. However, any possible connection to the Abyss Order is still unclear. It appears all we have by way of clues is increased hilichurl activity, and that is certainly not much to go off of.
How about the intel you promised me?
Right! That mysterious voice she heard in her brother's memory. The one who called himself a sinner. Who's he?
Traveler, let me ask you this. Do you believe your sibling to have betrayed you?
Matter of speaking, I want to have faith in him. Yeah.
I sense hesitation in your words.
What?
After all, you still haven't figured out the whole truth of what happened. There's still hope for the two of you to reconcile. Irreparable damage has not yet been done. The
What you
sinner
mean?
wish to know
Literally
about,
works for the Abyss.
his situation is different. He and his fellow sinners have long betrayed me, and long betrayed their nation. His name is Vedderfolnir, the Visionary.
Vedderfolnir. That name is so
also
hard to
my
remember
kin,
to pronounce.
My older brother.
Your brother?
So we have another brother. What happened between you two? Canria, that's the name of the place.
There were 5 of them. The 5 sinners of Canria. The wise Roptatir. The visionary Vedderfolnir. Gold Rhindaughter.
Rhindaughter sounds like the one,
Sertologi,
someone with Albedo related stuff, right?
Rehir of Solnari.
Rehiro Sword of
No
Sonari.
matter how eroded my memory
Oh my god.
may become,
Oh my god.
I will never forget their
The
names.
effects.
One day, I shall have my vengeance.
Wait, some of those names sound really familiar. My daughter is the one who created Albedo.
See, I remember.
She is Skirk's master.
Yeah,
And
that
the
is
one
true.
we just learned about, Dane's brother, Vedderfolnir. If he was the voice of the sinner, then the one who inspired Clotar to create the Abyss Order was him.
Oh, Albedo is a sinner. Oh, your father is a sinner, Albedo. I mean, mother? I don't remember. I think it was mother. These people. Sinners. Cure them. What is it called? Yeah, cure them. Yeah. Murder. Oh, betrayal. What was it called? The opera story. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna Google stuff. The fandom of the opera. Of the opera. That's what reminds me of the mask of. Yeah. I need to read this. Maybe it has to be related to it. I like Genshin because it does that. It has like a lot of like references from the IRL world. That is really cool. Da, 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 da. Everything is connected. Is that true? The stone of the scales were found in the ruins.
They were once people of great esteem.
Okay, dude, if you like put a big tall test and then just skip it like that,
of the nation.
it wasn't meant to read.
They were the best of their peers, outstanding in their respective fields. 6 of us, together.
6 of us.
We should have been the ones to prevent the disaster. The ones to stop the Vinster King from continuing to rock the foundation of the world. Yet, deep within, the 5 of them craved something more.
Uh-oh.
They could not resist the call of the Abyss, and divided among themselves a power that could destroy the world. So they became sinners. but also transcendent beings, each in possession of world-shattering power. And when the cataclysm occurred, not one of them stood up in defense of their nation. Not one came forward to prevent the tragedy. And for that, they shall never have my forgiveness. Indeed. If they are not stopped, the day is sure to come when they will also betray the entire world.
It must be hard to talk about all of this.
Of course. As I said,
Bum,
I
bum,
never
bum.
intended to hide anything from you.
So, Dane, what have you been looking into all this time?
I've continued to investigate the questions surrounding the Loom of Fate. It's been quite some time since the initial operation was launched.
Okay.
By retrieving the eye of the first field tiller, we were able to stop part of their plan from coming to fruition.
Okay.
Oh, Paimon remembers! Weren't they going to use it to corrupt Osile and make a god or something?
Indeed. However, it's obvious that was just some sort of technical experiment.
They still want a god,
The
right?
eye
That's
was
why, like,
integral to their plan. Yet somehow, despite failing to obtain it, they've skipped the experimental phase and found some other way to keep moving
yeah, they did this
forward.
kind of much, right?
There are many signs pointing to that effect.
Mm-hmm.
Then, what should we do? It's not too late, is it?
Our most pressing concern is to determine the purpose of the Loom of Fate. From there, we'll be able to deduce the Abyss Order's true objective.
Okay.
Based on the intel I've gathered so far, I suspect the Loom of Fate is related to the ley lines in some way.
The
Okay.
ley lines?
Traveler, you were able to observe your siblings' memories last time, yes? I believe that was due to the fact that the ley lines in that area were unstable. My recent investigation has shown that Abyss Order activity in a particular area is usually followed by a series of issues with the ley lines.
Wait, then our commission here in Vimara Village. The person who seems to exist only in people's memories. Could it be connected?
It's certainly possible. I'll join your investigation tomorrow. This missing persons case could very well turn out to be the key to unraveling these mysteries.
Well, if we're teaming up with Dane again, we're gonna need all the energy we can get. Let's try investigating somewhere a little further away tomorrow.
Good morning.
Oh, so tired. Paimon used way too much brain juice yesterday. It's all Dane's fault saying all that complicated stuff.
Yeah, my brain couldn't follow it either.
Well, let's go find Dane. We've got a lot to do today.
Okay. Hey, I don't. That is not true. Not true. Dandelion, hello.
Dane? Hello, Dane?
Hello.
Why are you just zoning out over here? Did something happen?
What's wrong?
The missing person from your commission. Could you describe them to me?
No.
Young guy? Early 20s? Seriously, Dane, what's going on?
There appear to be certain memories in my mind that weren't there before. Memories of him.
Maybe we just talked too much about him yesterday and you had a weird dream or something?
No, it wasn't a dream. They're memories.
Someone is
Memories
adding
that
him.
suddenly appeared in my mind after I woke up. And I'm certain I've never met this person before.
So, are you telling me? Are you telling me that this person, like, is infecting people in this city? That's what is going on.
I remember handing him the eye of the first field tiller.
Please, not spoilers. Because I know you probably did the story, but I didn't, please.
What? Okay, so this missing person definitely has something to do with the Abyss Order then.
Indeed. And
He's
it
so calm
appears he
and
possesses
Paimon is
the
just screaming at him.
ability to implant memories into the minds of others.
How is that even possible?
Listen, all the memories the villagers have of him, could they be fake too? Maybe they never knew him at all. But why would he do something like that?
Whatever the Abyss Order is planning, an important truth has been revealed to us this morning.
What sort of truth?
He doesn't exist.
That their goal is still to obtain the eye of the first field tiller. They haven't stopped searching for it. I am the only person who knows its location. Perhaps implanting that particular memory was an attempt to interfere with my mind in some way.
What if that memory is real?
Your concerns are not entirely unfounded. I don't believe the Abyss Order is capable of altering reality like that just yet. However, considering their single-minded pursuit of the eye, I would say an equal level of caution is in order.
Oh, he's being a narcissist.
Come with me.
Why it has to
We
be
must check
about
whether the eye
you,
is still in our
huh?
possession.
Why it has to be about you, huh?
Oh, so you're going to take us to where you hid it?
But what if someone follow us? If we go straight there and someone is on our trail and we're exposed in the high of location. Maybe that's the reason that we don't implement the memory in the first place. The first day to confirm the high location. He knows too. Given that I know him, I'm sure he already thought about that possibility. It means he might already have a plan. Let's go! Hi, Ann! It's not a spoiler. Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
Take it easy.
Oh, wait, it's so far away. Hi, Ann, how you doing? How's your day? Let's go to the high location. I want to Atominium. I should've went to Atominium. Oh, that was the works. da. Da-da.
So you hid it way out here? Not an easy place to discover that. Well, let's go check to see if it's
Oh,
safe.
sorry, I skipped. I was supposed to have this week off, but then they forgot and planned me. Ah,
Traveler.
perfect. Huh? Question mark? Uh-oh.
We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
He's getting more memories. Was he going to tell me just now? Dun dun dun.
Hey, wait up!
Tell him like next week then. And they planned the whole week for you to have every day a stream, and this is how you betrayed me? No, just kidding. It's okay. I'm lying. I'm lying, okay? Oh. I don't want to do Dominion. Now this is nice, thanks. Nice for what? I planned the whole week of streams for you. I'm playing Kill It With Fire tomorrow, and you're not gonna be there. Who's gonna protect me of the spiders? There were so many spiders here, and it's so scary. I'm taking my revenge. Hello.
Take it easy.
Oh, yeah. Fungus.
I see everything.
Oh, I fucked it up. Tell him. But I already planned my whole week on Little Lulu's schedule. They will understand.
It appears the mechanisms here have changed over time. You can access the upper floor through the side door.
I want
Perhaps
to
you should
open
try
this.
reactivating the
Oh
mechanism
my
over
god,
there.
there's so many. Hello. We'll tell them. They will understand. Yeah. Aye. Perspective looking up is never an option for me, okay? Everything that I look is gonna be in eye level, lowly eye level perspective. Yeah. Open door. Hello?
This might hurt a little.
I hate this stick forever. Get up, get up, get up! Get up and fight!
Quiet.
Ow.
Rest and rebuild. Pew! Boing, boing, boing. Patrick!
Oh, Jasper, thank you so much for the follow. Open the door. Rules red. Thank you. Please don't spoil. If you play Genshin, please don't spoil. It took me forever to not get spoiled. On 74333. Yes. You're an abomination too.
Make sure all the runes are pointing in the direction indicated by the light.
Oh my.
That should unlock the mechanism.
Okay. Thank you for telling me. Easy game, easy life.
Ah, the door's open. Let's go.
Ah.
Our destination is just up ahead.
We hate that shit. I hate the spoilers because I am a person that likes to do a lot of conspiracy theories. It's like, oh, what if happens this, what if happens this, and people really like to say, no, actually that doesn't happen, and then like they just spoil the whole shit. Just let me show it. I really like to just make a lot of stories up. You say no or yes is like confirming or denying my stories. Killjoys. It's a little bit. I don't think it's mean. They just really excited about the story too. But yeah, I really went into dark when like all Genshin stuff. I was like, you know how animes happens? Like I also was trying to get My Hero Academia. I was catching up with that one too. And then like I've seen like new seasons clips. I was like, no, stop. The anime, yeah. That's what the manga says. It's like when my brother read all the Harry Potter books. It's like, this doesn't happen in the fourth one. This is what the spoiler. When we were watching the movie.
Guard. I sense the presence of the abyss.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's the Abyss Order! They're here!
But I understand some people are really. It's really hard for some people to hold a secret or like hold like stories and stuff. My dad does the same thing. My dad is the most like the person that spoils everything. Like he's the type of person that like if you already watched the movie and like you are like, oh yeah, I started that. It's like, oh yeah, I really like the part of like, and she just tells you like the second like just anything, and then you're like, Dad, I haven't watched it yet. And he was like, oh well, I thought you already passed that like episode or like that time. And it's like, dude, what the fuck? Just you're real. You ruined the plot twist. I love when I can't see a plot twist coming either, cause I am again conspiracy. I like just like thinking about what it can happen on like movies and stuff. Oh, thank you for the follow. 20 punch. What is 20 pence? But yeah.
Just as I suspected.
And I just love to just say random shit and see if I can hit it on the story.
Now that they're in the vicinity, we should have a chance to see.
Oh no! Oh no!
Dane?
Yeah, I like it.
Can you feel that? There's been a disturbance in the ley lines. It must be the work of the abyss.
Wow, you must be really sensitive to that sort of thing. Paimon doesn't feel it.
What happened?
You too. Do as I say. Use that mechanism over there and leave this place. The Abyss Order is putting something in motion. If you return to Vimara Village, I suspect you might finally have the opportunity to locate the missing villager.
Right now that we actually freaking, this guy is getting no. I'm gonna go to the village and then they're gonna get the eye because we're gonna leave down the lion alone, and he's like getting corrupted and full with memories, and then they're gonna get the eye, and then we're gonna get fucked up because they're gonna create a god, and then we die. Or we're just gonna find the missing person. But it's never that easy, haha. Why are we leaving him? Why are we leaving him, huh? But Selfie feels like what is missing? His self is missing. Oh shit. What are you doing? Stop looking. Don't look, that is a face, Mom. It's just a face. It's not a face, Mom. Or is it a face? Is it not a face? It's the brother. Is it our brother coming? It's our fucking brother. Is it our brother? It's our brother. We know it's our brother. It's our brother. Motherfucker. That's why he wanted out. Stop being so slow. We know it's our brother. Show me the food. Fucking, I knew it. I told you since the start. And
I knew going
corroborate
along with your
this.
Trap would be the only way to meet with you face to face.
Oh my god. I am the brother.
You risked your safety and that of the Eye. That's quite the gamble, Dainsleif.
The
I
dandelion.
believe that I am the one walking into a trap laid by the Twilight
I told you
Sword.
this is for all about my brother. I knew
So
it.
you came here all on your own? What about those followers of yours?
When the Twilight Sword is prepared for battle, any army I could send would only be marching to their doom. Better that I face you alone. I know you must have a lot to say, but if it's a
If
conversation
he says
you
brother
want,
to him too, I
you'll
will be
have to
crazy.
defeat
I will
me
just drop it.
first.
I tell you that this is our brother too. I'm not crazy. You will see it in the future, for sure. Fucking Jesus Christ. I love Genshin. Like, I love Genshin because not all the stuff that I like, cause like just
The Abyss Order's on the move. The ley lines are all out of whack. We better hurry back to
you
Vimara
crazy,
Village and
crazy.
see what's
I'm not
going on.
crazy. You are crazy. He's totally our brother. He's our brother from another mother. He is the son of the god. I don't know. They're all blonde there. He's kind of sussy. He's not our brother. Can you let me just have fun and say stupid shit for a little bit? Thank you. He lied to us to get us out of there to see our brother. That's rude. Where's my brother? I want to see my brother.
Weren't they acting super agitated just a little while ago?
They're just chilling there. That's me. Again. I hear something.
In the new world, they bade farewell to the shrouded sun.
I don't know what that means. Hold on. And they gave me memories of our brother. I told you this. I told you this at the start.
At last, they no longer needed to dwell on their suffering, or try to differentiate between various thoughts of blasphemy. Such was the price they paid, and thus their souls became cleansed and pure.
Did you hear that? What was that sound just now?
It was someone's boy. Ding, ding,
It
ding.
sounded so gentle. Could that voice be comforting the hilly trails?
Why we are hearing it, huh?
Oh, this is weird.
Are we a healer
Let's check
crouch
if this
too?
is happening anywhere else.
A whole Genshin story dropping it like, I'm a rapper. I just like inventing stories. They were fun. Well, everyone is taking a nappies. That's really enjoyable. Look, there's so many butterflies. They're
Looks
chilling.
like the same thing is happening over here too.
Just chill.
The hilly trails are calm.
This is when, like...
You see, we're both still here.
Brother.
We've reclaimed an endless amount of time to love.
Fucking brother. What I was saying? This is like when, like, League bans all the people that are toxic.
Release your tears.
Peace.
You no longer need to hold back your sorrow.
Time to cry. So, I'm gonna chuck the other ones. They're taking nappies.
Over there.
It's so
It
nice.
looks like they're sleeping.
And they probably, what you mean?
In the end, he whispered softly, "Sleep well, Father. Sleep well, my beloved people."
Father? Is Dandelion our father?
When you awake, that which differentiates us shall be no more.
It almost sounds like a poem or some kind of story.
It's a bedtime
Well,
story,
now
like
that the hilly trails have
the
calmed
name
down,
of the
Vimara
freaking
Village should be
quest.
safe at least.
The bedtime story. Fully
Let's put
toxic.
the
I'm not
situation
toxic.
to the side for now. Dane said this might be our chance to find the missing villager, so we should head back to Vimara Village.
Yeah, why we are not getting the memories, right? I mean, we don't get affected, but Paimon gets affected, right? She should get some memories of this person. But also, she hasn't seen our brother, which means it can still be our brother. I'm really stubborn about my theory of it can be is our fucking brother. Just implement, like, put in... yeah. The mid-20s is throwing me off. Because technically, the main character has 16. Which is weird. I know 16 in Asian countries, it might be the legal age. But at the same time, it's weird for me, 16 as a really odd number. I think 20 is a really nice legal number.
This order seems to be up to something nearby.
The Abyss Order? This is the first I'm hearing of it. Thank you for your concern, but as far as I'm aware, it's been business as usual here in the village.
Well, that's good to hear. Oh, also, you didn't happen to come across any clues about the missing villager while we were gone, did you?
Someone's gone missing, you say? Who would that be?
Huh?
He erased all the memories. It just got more complicated.
You know.
They were testing it.
From Vamara Village. The one you've been looking for all this time. You posted a commission with this. That's kind of the whole reason we're here, actually. Your missing persons commission.
Ah, I do apologize, you two. I hope I'm not worrying you too much. I'm sure it's just my age making me forgetful again.
I believe
right
that will be
now,
me.
I can't seem to recall whatever it is you're referring to. Perhaps you should try...
But how is that?
I love Genshin. This is so funny.
Not right. We just talked to Grandpa Amadia about
I can't take it seriously
There's no
sometimes.
way he could have forgotten all about him just like that. What do you think, Traveler? Could everyone's memories of the missing villager have been erased again?
We should check the others. We know it's not like we know everyone got erased. We know. We don't need to confirm. We totally know. We should gather the people around and just ask instead of like need to go every person to ask for it. You would just like call around everyone. Can I have a word, please? I like didn't you just tell about it? I'm tired of walking. I'm lost. I found myself. Yeah. Wait, hold on. Sus. Very sus. Ah, yeah, shot.
Someone's gone missing? Who?
Just as expected.
We're not gonna 3-check this, right?
That guy you said a bunch of nice things about earlier? He's around 20 years old, and you said he was a kind, warm-hearted...
Oh, I know who you're talking.
Really?
There aren't many young people who've earned that kind of praise from me. If you're certain that's what I said, then there's only one person who fits the bill. No doubt about it. But why'd you say he's gone missing?
Have you seen him recently?
I just saw him leave the village. There was someone else with him, too. They couldn't have gone far.
I told you it's my brother. I told you it's our brother. Or he's us. Or he's Dandelion.
Bayram seems to remember him, and apparently he just saw him? Do you think maybe it's not that
Are we time
there's
traveling
something wrong
again?
with people's memories, but that we've somehow returned to a time before he went missing?
See, I'm not crazy. There's always a plot twist. Oh no. I hate doing this. People have forgotten about a person. Return to the point before.
If we really did travel back to a time before he disappeared, that could explain why the villagers said...
Yeah. We're processing traversing. Also, people like just like got the memory and got it reversed.
If this person only
Yeah.
exists in people's memories, maybe we're in someone's memory right now.
Yeah. That can be also true.
Just like what happened with...
I don't like this one. I like this conclusion.
Right! Paimon totally forgot about the ley line disturbances. We're in someone else's memory. Just like how
This
you
happened
entered
last
your
time, right?
sibling's memory last time.
Yeah.
That would also explain why we seem to be at a time before he went missing.
Mm.
It's a memory.
Can we
after
get the
all.
name then? If we read in someone else's memory, then it's our chance to find him.
If he's someone who only exists in people's memories, then we're finally on the same turf. But didn't Bayron just say that he saw him leave the village with someone? Who knows how long this ley line disturbance is gonna last? We might get idea.
Let's go. But skip.
Figured out that the missing villager has the ability to
Implant memories into the minds of others.
does it maybe?
Implant memories into the minds of others is perfect. There's no way that new memories could perfectly blend into the shit. It says from false memories will not change.
All the memories seem to be set in...
Time does not pass within
The
false
time is
memories.
allowed to pass.
Oh, that one.
No wonder! All this time and the sky hasn't changed a bit. That must mean time isn't passing.
Yeah, that's what we say!
Memories. The implanted memories are basically taking place outside of the regular 24 hours of the day. If the memories included the regular passage of time, it would be easy for people to tell that something was off. Like there could be overlap or something. People might start to wonder why they remember doing two different things at the same time of day.
I don't remember what
Make
if
sure
I
the
did two
memory
things at the
takes
same time
place
of
at
day.
a specific moment in time rather than over a period of time.
That makes sense. If we consider it in the conjunction with what we already know, then the question, oh my god. What is this memory relation? Probably Dandelion.
Dainsleif had memories implanted into his mind. No.
What? That
We
person.
thought-
I don't remember that
No.
person. No, just somebody.
The color of the...
Oh, yeah, it's true. Okay, I'm stupid. I don't...
That's exactly what it took.
Come to think
Yeah,
of it,
yeah. Skip,
every
I know
time we
this.
talked, time always passed by really slowly.
What time is it talking about time? Okay.
Even when it felt like we...
Yep, that has to be it.
Let's go!
Yeah, that's where the...
Sorry, I get impatient. I understand the story. Go, go, go! Let's go. We're at Tosai. We can see her with the person. That's totally our brother. See, I told you it's our brother. He is probably the brother of that lion, though. Talking about brothers.
So, you see, Granny Jahiet was a mercenary when she was younger. She just talks like that out of habit. She's not trying to scare the children on purpose. Oh, there I go again. Always talking about my own things. Do you maybe have anything you want to share? It's okay if you don't. You could also just talk about what you think of me?
Oh, I think you're an incredibly strong and thoughtful young woman. You'll meet many amazing people and
You know,
live a very
we know he's
happy
from
life.
Kandria, of course, but why
You'll
they
miss
just...
someone like me.
His hair design is so flat.
Are those your friends over there?
They just put like a little earring on their ear, and that's all the design we found here, but it looks kind of familiar.
Oh, right. This version of Atosa hasn't met us yet.
Friends? I guess you could say that. It must have taken them a lot of effort to find me.
Oh.
So, I should see what they need. I'm sorry, Atosa. We'll have to continue the...
Another time, huh? Yeah, okay.
She's
I'll
in
head
love
back
with
to the
him.
village then.
Oh no.
Talk to you.
You can't do that. You can't
some other
implant.
time.
You can implant a memory to have someone have a random crush on you. Also, he's a really handsome man. Like, I will have a crush on him too. But at the same time, that's rude. That's rude.
It's nice to see you, Traveler. I believe this is the first time we've met.
This is the This is the brother. Oh no. I'm sorry, love of fate, that everything I need, one person they can connect to all. The visionary. Oliver.
Born into abject sorrow, he shall now become the loom of fate. Dane's brother, one of the 5 sinners of Conria. The founder of the Abyss Order.
I like the nods.
The man who broke the curse of immortality. You're Kari Bear Alberic.
Kari
Oh.
Bird.
You know me? That's quite the surprise. I don't believe I've met you before.
Dan.
Oh, I see. It was the memory, wasn't it? Your sibling's memory. You saw the me from back then. This is Atosa's memory. I came here to say goodbye to her, but I suppose I'll just leave her a message instead. Come, let's find somewhere else to talk.
Don't take me to places. You need to tell me that you're doing those stuff. Words. Random words. Probably someone translate this already. There's a heart, look. Whee. We're getting teleported. Wah. Vanished forever. Ah, what a beautiful place. This is Sumeru's place. I don't remember the name. It's a love letter. I always love you. I hope you have a good life, but we can't be together. Hello. Oh, he's just tired of teleporting us.
I suppose you could call it the realm of my consciousness. I'm someone who no longer exists in the real world after all. As you well know.
You cool, Wyatt.
It's nothing. I still have enough strength to play the part of a good host. I've always hoped that I'd get the chance to talk to you like this. And now, the time has finally arrived.
Is he gonna disappear after this? Like, just smoke out? What has happened to you? What has happened is, what happened to you?
Extreme sorrow and pain. Hope and regret coursing through your veins.
Interesting.
And a degree of abyssal power that defies comprehension. Father told me that once I possessed all those elements, I would become the loom of fate. But despite his intentions for me, I never truly became the loom of fate. I was merely used as a means for its construction.
Damn.
In truth, I died the moment I set everything in motion.
Prototype.
The person you see before you now is nothing but a remnant of consciousness left over within the loom of
This
fate.
always, like, gets me dizzy.
As for your question, the loom of fate is a device capable of weaving ley lines.
Weaving? Changing
in its primitive
ideas.
form, it can only be used to create and implant memories. But as more of it is completed, its power becomes stronger and stronger, until finally, it has the power to weave real ley lines of its own. Once fully completed, the moment it gains the power to weave ley lines, it loses the lower level ability to influence memories. But it also becomes a tool that can change the entire world.
Damn. Why people want to change the entire world? What that supposed to mean, dude? I know you probably want to go back to get Conria and make it really nice and avoid the war and stuff, but I hate time travel. This is not even time travel. This is like literally just stuff that happens right now. But they're changed on people's memories and they're changed on people. So it's kind of time travel without like the paradox part, I guess.
Yes, I have the ability to control the loom in its semi-completed form. I suppose you can think of it as a form of compensation. After all, its existence cost me my life.
But why did you memories of yourself?
That. I was wrong to implant those memories.
You just want to hang out with people.
Sorry I caused so much trouble. Not only for everyone in the village, but for you as well. I just wanted them to feel like I once existed in this world.
Yep.
As if I had a chance at life.
Yep, that makes sense. That's why he will never... I mean, yeah. I guess it. Just kidding. We count us leaving. Done.
I know what you must be thinking. Why would I do something so meaningless. But
He's just bored.
I just couldn't accept it. I had to know what it would be like if I had my own life. What kind of person I would be. What other people would think of me. Chief Ahmadiyya, Baram, Granny Jahiyat, Atosa. What would it be like if I could live alongside them? No cataclysm, no curse. Just a quiet life in a peaceful
Sad
village.
life, dude.
I was curious, so I selfishly
Poor
tried to
baby.
have my own life. Even if that meant piecing together the version of myself that could have been. I know it sounds stupid. After all, my life ended a long time ago. Any chance at
But
living
you're still
was
here.
stripped away
That's
from me
so
when I was
boring,
8
though.
years old. My consciousness.
I
left to
remember
mature in an illusory
one of
world
my teachers
nothingness.
like told me
Even the form
like
you see
people do
before
stuff
you
because
was
they're bored.
nothing
So I
but
guess
an
if you're
invention
dead but you're
based on
not
my
actually
father's
dead,
appearance.
you ended up feeling like, oh yeah, I'm
An
bored.
imagined
Let's do
version of
something.
What I would look like if I had the chance to grow up.
It's like, oh, I'm dead, but I'm still here, so I should just. Maybe that's why ghosts like just start like pissing off people or hunt people. It's because you get bored. Eternity doing nothing, just like being there. Everyone's looking for you.
I know. But there's nothing I can do to make them find me. If I could exist in the real world, I would return without a second thought and surprise them with the suddenness of it all. But, well, that's
I
not...
understand it. I mean, if I was dead, but it's still there, I would be annoying. Yeah, it would be really annoying. Like, I would be like, okay, I can watch TV, and that's all I could do. But then I guess, like, I can't even touch, like, real world, so how am I gonna put the TV on? That's hard. That's how I feel like ghosts feel. It's like, just being there, doing nothing. It's like, yeah, that's so boring. That's why I'm scared of death. Because I'm scared of boredom after death. I'm scared of being bored after death. And then I'm just gonna be hunting people down. It was great comfort to them. They all believe you once live among them.
I know.
Well, now they find out. Let's continue this conversation. They might still need my help.
Captain Dainsleif. Twilight Sword, you mean? No need to meet up with him. Things should already be settled on his end.
Saddle?
Exactly. As someone who could only exist in people's memories, the fact that I'm able to talk to you in my consciousness like this can only mean one thing. The loom of fate has already been completed.
Uh-oh. Huh. That means the eye. Wait. Ah! Oh, yeah, okay. That means the Italian must have fallen into their hands of the abyss. Could something have happened to them?
No need to worry about Captain Dainsleif. He's absolutely fine. The only reason he lost the eye was because I happened to guess exactly what he was planning.
Oh.
Captain Dainsleif has had the eye inside his body this whole time, hasn't he?
Dun, dun, dun.
His plan was to lure the Abyss Order to a false location, capitalizing on their pursuit of the eye in order to have the chance to confront the prince. He would then hand the eye to you and tell you to take it away from that location. That way, Captain Dainsleif could accomplish his own goal and ensure the safety of the eye all at once.
But he
A very
oh!
thorough plan.
He implemented the idea of he already gave it to me.
That's right. Because in his mind, he had given it to you already.
Bam, bam, bam! Damn, boy! He gave Dan a false memory. He made him think that when?
Before you two entered that
Yep.
false location.
Yep. We remember he stopped.
Traveler, wait.
He was going to give it a... Why are you making him think like that, huh?
We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
Damn, boy. Unlucky. Unlucky. Oh, when Danes froze up back then, it was because false memory was beginning implanted into his mind. No wonder.
That was when I implanted the memory of him handing you the eye. Given the
Why?
tense situation at that time, Captain Dainsleif failed to notice anything out of the ordinary.
Why you did that?
Real. I'm sorry, Traveler, but I needed the Loom of Fate to be completed. And to do that, we had to retrieve the...
So they didn't there the whole time until Elvis took it away. I'm not sure there's anything we could have done. Now that it's complete, what you're planning on doing with it.
I promise I'm not trying to conceal anything from you. But I truly have no idea what the prince is planning.
Oh, why you give them the eye? If you... Why? You're like, yeah, I have a mission. I need to just give the eye. And you ask no questions. What is this? I hate these people. I'm gonna just stab them. Oh my god. That makes me mad. Just ask questions. You need to be curious about what the fuck the prince is planning. People, like, what they're gonna do? Kill you again? It's so stupid. Oh my god. If you're telling me, yeah, so I can get my life back and I just want to be on the real world again, I understand that. You'll be like, I'll say something fucking selfish, but you're not giving me anything, dude. You're just saying like, yeah, just give the eye. It's like, why? It's like, I don't know, just yeah, give it eye. So stupid. So stupid.
Tevat's ley line system is deeply entrenched in the planet.
Mm-hmm.
Creating new ley lines can neither replace nor extend the ones that already exist.
Okay.
In the face of everything they could be planning, I fear I'm too insignificant to even get a glimpse of the bigger picture.
But you can be in people's memories. You could like know what they're planning. Like you could like... This is so stupid and makes me mad. I know you can give it to the prince, but like someone has to know about the plan besides the prince. Like there's like you could make like a map. You have the time. You have all the time because you're dead. You're fucking dead. You're a ghost. You're a ghost in the memories of people. Like you are so stupid. And the only thing that you could do with all this power that you have of being on people's memories is just making a girl have a crush on you. Oh man, you're not smart. You're not smart.
In any case, I had my own use for the Loom of Fate, and my goal, at least, has been achieved.
Your goal?
You remember my father, don't you? Clotar Alberic.
Uh-huh.
I believe you saw him in your sibling's memory.
Okay.
After he used the power of the Abyss to restore consciousness to my hilichurl form, I suffered from an indescribable level of mental anguish.
Wasn't that on purpose? I just realized there's no chat. Where's chat? Chat is gone. Well, like now I look that I'm crazy talking to no one. I am kinda crazy talking to no one. Oh my god. These chat people. You time them? Yeah, because they spoil it. They spoil stuff. And I told them not to. And they're gone now, so I'm timing them out. That makes sense. They did say it at the start. Like, they brought up the name of this dude. And I got me a little, like, I was like, oh, they're probably right, which makes me more mad. So... Not purposely, yeah, it was on purpose. I probably will mud ban them eventually, but it made me mad. They were like, no, that's not right. No, that is right. No, that is not true. That is like, this is not. And it's like, it was cutting up my fun, you know. Just a little bit, but enough to bother me. I'm sorry. I feel bad to like time outing people because of spoilers, but it's you come to the stream, you're new, and instead of like just enjoying me reacting to the content, you just like gonna like try to like tell me all about the story. I'm like, it's kind of weird. I don't know. I felt really weird vibes. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think he meant spoilers, but if you scroll up on like what he said, he was like, no, no, no. Every time that I say like a fucking stupid crazy theory or something, and then he was like, no, it's not your brand, no, and maybe just the vibes. It feels bad when people do that. It's like if I don't know, like if I play League and it's like, oh yeah, can you do Baron? It's like, no, don't do Baron. Why are you doing Baron? It's like, I'm just like, I'm enjoy it. just laugh at it, dude.
To comfort me, my father told me a story. That this was a fairy tale world where I had to take on the form of a little monster. That story managed to dispel my fears. Even if just for a moment. Boop. My goal was simple. To use the Loom of Fate in its near completed form.
I know, because some people will be like, that's not a spoiler. It's like, it is. It is like, it's not 100%, but it is a bother for me.
The minds of the Hilichurls. In that memory.
Oh, I remember why. Okay, I need to get a new chat box. That's what I'm.
Just like my father did for me.
I'm gonna take it out, but I now understand.
Fairy tales and love.
Love. So the thing that caused the hero to calm down back then, it was Skeletor's story. Aw, that's cute. So that was his goal. That was the only thing he wanted. You couldn't do that without the eye, though. He had a device powerful as the loom. And he was like, all he wanted to do with was offer healers a moment of comfort and peace. What the fuck? What a selfish, no selfish thing to do.
I can't change the
Makes
world.
me mad.
Not when I lost the very right to exist.
It is a spoiler. I think some people will not consider it a spoiler. To just like say
that was the most worthwhile thing I could offer.
Like stuff like that. Because it like, you know, some people say like, oh yeah, this person died. And it's like, that's a huge spoiler. But if you tell me like, oh yeah, this person goes to like this city. I was like, it's not a big spoiler, but you kind of are telling me what is going to happen, which is a spoiler. You're not telling, like, I could have thought that they were going to the other city or, like, the other place. And now I know that it's going to go to this city and maybe this is going to happen. Perhaps.
All that's left of my existence is a wisp of residual consciousness tied to the Loom of Fate. In truth, that trace of my consciousness should have dissipated long ago.
It should have.
My goal was the one thing that allowed me to hold on all this time. But now, the bedtime story is finished.
Nappy times!
It's finally time to rest.
Yee! And now he disappears. Can we talk him or something? Oh my god, why he sounds like that? Looking at the tree. And now he's gone. Why? Forever. You ruined our lives and now you're like, yeah, I just wanted the people to feel good. If people would needed to feel good, you wouldn't leave a fucking machine that can change the world. Huh?
Looks like I was too late to see Kari Bear one last time.
Brother. Brother. Like he remembers us. Like he can see us. And now it's gone. Are we gonna touch him? We can't touch him. Okay, makes sense.
Kari Bear's consciousness is gone, and this space will soon disappear along with it. Neither of us belongs here. That's why we're not tangible.
Okay, he can see us. Okay, I thought he wasn't. He was ignoring us.
Were that not the case, I'd love to hug you too.
Ah, brother.
Well, how about a conversation?
Okay, but like, put us the cutscene again.
The chance to just stop and talk like this is certainly not easy to come by.
Finally we can talk with our brother after a billion years. I almost can't believe it's real.
That battle earlier was tough. The one against Dane, I mean. I didn't expect that after everything, he would still hesitate to raise his sword against me. Were it not for that, perhaps I'd still be no match for the Twilight Sword. Even after 500 years.
What exactly are you planning?
The Loom of Fate, huh? I still haven't found a way to utilize it to its full potential.
What you mean? You're building it!
There's still time.
You're building it! You're building it! You're building it! You're saying that you don't know what to do with it! Makes me mad. Are you still asleep?
Yes. For 500 years now, ever since the cataclysm in Conria, there's been no sign of activity.
Can we lay down? Can we just
like... Ago, you witnessed the Hydro Archon destroy her divine throne, yes? Such a flagrant disregard for the rules. And still Celestia took no action. I suppose that's proof enough of the Heavenly Principles situation.
Okay.
However, the Heavenly Principles will awaken.
Yeah, we know that.
We just don't know when that will be. Or what might trigger it.
You really hate the Heavenly Principles, don't you?
You could say that.
Can you
just
ask...
look at Kari Bear. He was so pure and single-minded. The space we now find ourselves is a perfect representation of who he was. Quiet and peaceful.
Okay, dude, but can you tell us... But why? Why? What happened in Conria like 500 years ago? We need a story. Can you give us like a book or something?
Even as a hilly churl, seeing the terrible sight within the mirror wasn't enough to taint his spirit. He brought comfort to the people of this world, even though he was denied the very right to be a part of it. So ask yourself this. Who was it that deprived him of that right to exist?
The dad.
Of course. That's only one example. My feelings about the Heavenly Principles are too complicated to explain in just a few words.
Make a sum up.
Lumine?
Hi. Brother!
You're the only one in this world who calls me that. There's so much I wanted to ask you. But for some reason, I'm not interested in asking those questions right now.
What the fuck? Ask the questions!
One thing I have to ask. One thing I could never understand. Why? Why can't we continue our journey together?
It's true.
At the end of my journey, I arrived at a place known as the Sea of Flowers at the end. Do you remember? A long time ago, when we traveled between worlds together.
Okay.
You told me. You wanted to find a place in the universe where that one flower was in full bloom. To have a place like that suddenly appear before me? Well, would you think of that as a coincidence?
You mean?
I miss you too, Lumine. As this war continues to rage, and as I continue to seek that final answer, I don't even know how to face myself sometimes. Let alone my own sister.
Oh, we have a story now.
What's going on?
This
The
died.
space has lost its tether. I doubt it'll be able to exist much longer.
Goodbye, brother.
In fact, aside from our ability to physically interact with each other, there's something else you should know about this space. With Kari Bear gone, we won't be able to remember anything that happened here. everything in this space will be wiped from existence, including all memory of our reunion.
You're only telling me this now?
What the fuck? Makes sense. What the fuck? Fucking shit.
Still so sleepy. Paimon's head was all fuzzy. Oh, Paimon woke up a little earlier than you, so Paimon will fill you in. The villagers said that they saw us sleeping near the village yesterday. They couldn't wake us up no matter how hard they tried, so they decided to just bring us back here. Oh, and Dane came by just now. It looked like he was injured. He didn't say anything, though. Just made sure that you were all right and left.
I hate that Dandelion is just separated from our brother, and our brother is like, yeah, actually, we can't remember all of this, so it doesn't matter what we talk about. I couldn't talk about anything. I would have like, hey, any animes recently that you want to spoil me right now? Can you spoil me the end of this story? Thank you very much. And they will not remember, so it will be fine. He could have told us we would die. He could have told us he want to kill us. I don't know. He could have told us he hates us. I don't know. But no. The thing is, like, this is hard. The Hubble principles are meanies. Their sleep. All this information is gonna be erased anyways. We're gonna go like Men in Black and fuck you. She's making me hungry. She's making me really hungry.
Let's think for a second. We were in that memory, and we saw that guy you called Kari Bear. He was the missing villager that we've been trying to find, right? And after that, Paimon doesn't remember what happened.
Hey, Sierras!
Wait, really? What a score!
What time is it? Okay. I hope we finish this part of the story at least. In our competition with the missing villager, the person, but not that he gone. I'm not sure how to explain things to the villagers.
What happened after that?
You just tell him that he's gone. He died. After that, I can't remember. Duh. I barely resumed Genshin, and I had forgotten how good this story was. I was hooked again. The story of Genshin is really good. What it pisses me off is the gacha part. Nah. But the story is really good. It makes me really happy. Gachas that have really good stories. I mean, they take a lot of like money. But I love how long they are. I wish like more games will be like this. If we're talking about, remember that we talked about subscriptions last time? I think this is kind of like a subscription, like just gacha pool. I think that's another thing that you can do. I do not like all the characters are locked behind like gachas and stuff. Not most of it, but most of it. I wish there was other ways to get it, but I really like Genshin's story. It hooked me. It's not only I don't play Genshin much outside of the storyline, which is crazy because I do play Genshin and I like Genshin. But the part that is like I need to grind in like the most gacha way to do it is making me mad. But I love the story and I always come back for Genshin for the story. I have so many characters that I haven't like done anything from it. Like I love character stories that I want to like keep up on stuff. And it makes me really happy. But all the part is like, yeah, you need to grind for 4 days straight to get a really nice relic. Or like, you know, like artifact, sorry. It makes me mad. I understand why they do it, but it makes me mad to me because I love the story. They don't have to hook me to play daily, or they don't have to hook me to roll for gachas. The only thing that you need to do is have a good story. Like a lot of games with a good story, just like you're gonna come back every single time. Time to make us our own gacha. I would if I had the money.
Ah, there you are. Sleep well?
Yeah.
Bayram? You sure seem happy. Did something good happen?
Oh, they don't remember him because he died.
Something good? Huh. Wasn't anything good or bad, I'd say.
Yep.
It's just that, well, the village organized another search party yesterday. It didn't feel right to leave all the searching to the adventurers.
Okay.
So there we were, searching away, when suddenly this one guy said it all came back to him. According to him, one day around dusk, he was passing by this one tree outside the village, and he saw our missing villager. There he was, sleeping under that tree all by himself. His parents came a little later to wake him up, and they all left together. They looked like quite a happy family, apparently.
Aww.
And after that, well, we all started to feel like that really is what happened. Kind of strange that we forgot all about it for so long.
That's how Caribbean says his goodbyes. That was the last memory he gave them.
Oh, and we also remembered his name, Curry Bear. Now, that's not a name you hear every day. Would have been helpful if we remembered it sooner.
That is a unique name. Make sure to remember it this time.
Well, I hope he's happy wherever he is. And we're all relieved now that we know what happened.
He's gone forever. Genshin story is such a good. It's full of plot twists too. I think probably there's a lot of loopholes, but I don't care. Like it's just the immersion and like the enjoyment of the time, of like it's like it just makes me really happy. As like as it all. Curve is gone. The loom of fate is now complete, and no one else will try to change the villagers' memories. One thing that is really hard for me is to keep up all the information, because like it releases like once every year basically, so it's really hard to keep up all the information. But you know, it happens. It's okay.
Mama wonders how Atosa's doing. Maybe we should go check on her. If she hasn't remembered like everyone else, we can tell her what happened. Paimon didn't see her in the village just now, so
She's dead.
Probably at the tree. Come on.
Man, can you imagine like this girl having a crush of someone that is already gone? That's so selfish. That is really selfish, actually. That is really selfish.
Take it easy.
We do have a lot of Genshin to catch up. It's gonna be really hard, but it's okay. It's my homework.
Hey, Atosa, how's it going?
Oh, it's you two. I was just about to go looking for you. I wanted to thank you. I was part of the search party, so I remembered what happened to Kari Bear now. Honestly, I just can't believe I forgot something so important.
Damn. Maybe he wanted you to forget him.
He always seemed to appear out of nowhere, and now he left just as quickly.
Yeah.
If Kari Bear wants
like
me
life.
to forget about the time we spent together, then I'm willing to try. I relied on him for a lot of things, but I'm sure with enough time, even the deepest of attachments can fade. Okay, I'll admit, I'm just putting on a brave face. I was dumped, wasn't I? Otherwise, why would he just leave like that without saying goodbye?
I'm sure he has his reasons.
You don't need to comfort me. I'll be okay.
Are you
It's
sure?
like Harry Bear said. It's the things we overcome that make life more precious. And you know, if he has a heart, maybe he'll come back and see me one day. Anyway, thanks for all your hard work, you two. I promised I'd help Granny Jahiet with something, so I should head back. Goodbye.
Well, that should be it, right? Everyone's lives can go back to normal now. Oh, right.
It's a power
Weren't
life.
you about to tell Paimon what happened after your
No.
conversation with Kari Bear?
Sadly, I can't remember.
A picture? Where'd that come from?
What? Huh? Carrie Bear. You must get along. This is so sad. I'm gonna take a picture. This is so sad. What? So we can't remember this, but we have a picture of us being tsundere to each other. Huh? He can implement this story. Why he can take a picture and everything else got erased? Huh? No, doesn't make any sense. Friggin' Jesus Christ. Well, that was a really short, like, I really like it. Really nice to start for a short story. That's a really nice thing to hold to remember, though. It makes me really happy. Well, we should stop here because movie night is in an hour or so, right? Right, Schmacker? I'm gonna stop here so I can have some lunch food. We got all of this. Do we have more Genshin catch-up this week? I think I'm gonna do once a week. That's gonna take a lot of time. Maybe I'll go do 2. Oh yeah, Wednesday. Wednesday we have more catch-up to do. On Wednesday we're gonna start, I think it's Natlan story. I'm pretty excited about it. That's where I live, you know. Right here. I'm already, like, it's here, and I really visit, like, these parts, but I close my eyes. You see how much percentage it is? I just mark, like, the places because there was an event that I was trying to do to get money because I'm poor. Look at my money. No money. I'm poor. And I want to save up money for probably another cute small girl, you know? And, like, it's like that. Yeah, we can do some food video games as warm up. I like that.
Take it easy.
There was a friend that did one time. It was like an hour of a dude just walking around Argentina trying foods. It was really cute. Like, that guy was like, it was in English, so I don't know if I can find it, but we can find and watch some warm up. Yeah, so I'm gonna get food real quick. I'm gonna check on Soul. She doesn't look that she's really stressed out. I can see on, like, how she's behaving right now. She will pour, but she's not purring, so we'll have to talk about that to find a bed or something too. I'm really worried about baby.
Add asterisk.
Hi, baby. So warm. It's okay. I'll see if she eats. I mean, like, get her. She close her. Yeah, she's not grumpy. She's not being grumpy. She woke up that way, so I wanna check it through the day. I hope everything is okay. Pray for Celsi. Okay. I must go. We should get more Genshin on Wednesday, and tomorrow we are playing Kill with Fire on YouTube. So if you guys wanna check that out, you can follow me on YouTube. Or subscribe on YouTube, and yeah, we're gonna kill some spiders. I see you guys tomorrow. Okay? Bye bye. Bedtime story. Oh, thank you for the follow. I'm about to leave. Oh no. Ay. we are gonna raid Brawler. He's a really sweet person, so I hope you guys. Sorry, we're gonna raid Prowler. That is a really nice person. He is playing something called Tiny Blade. I don't know what that is, but I just want to feel love today. So please make sure to check him out because he's a really nice person. Okay, bye. Oh wait, that's the game that Schmacker gave me. Oh wait, well you can watch like I will check that game then. I like seeing people playing it before I play it.